Welcome back to another episode of Aussie Bucking. Well, today we've got something special, Tyson.
Bit of a selection of saws.
Yeah, so finally we got this 400, Stihl 400 C. What does the C stand for, Tyson?
Supposedly Google said it's for comfort.
Comfort.
I don't know.
Well, it's got to have to match this thing today for comfort because it is very, very comfortable saw. You can't even, it's like an electric saw, I'm going to say. But how many cc is this one, Tyson?
That one is 66 cc.
66, so this here?
62.
Yep, and also I'm going to run, because I like this saw so much, I just want to throw an old girl into what, Tyson? Into the mix, yeah.
Old reliability into the mix.
Old reliability, awesome saws. And if I go cut a big tree down, which is not very often, but when I do, I actually grab this saw. I've got two of them. I call it Gus and Johnny. This is Johnny here. So here's Johnny. But Johnny runs better than Gus.
It's got more compression.
Yeah, and it's a bit newer, but this is like a 20-year-old saw. It's been said before, but it's an awesome saw. But we're all on full chisel today, all at 24. The same old thing. That's what we do all the time. So full chisel, 24 on everything. And this one's a brand new chain. This Alan gave this one here with a 20 on it, with a full chisel also it had on it. And so I've upgraded to a 24, so we're all the same to do a fair comparison. The only thing that's different really is this old girl's got an exhaust, so well, just a hole punch through the front of the muffler, that's all it is, so nothing real special, but it does help it a little bit. But we're going back a long way, Tyson, in technology, or thereabouts anyway, compared to these two. That's an M-tronic, that right?
Yep.
And this is fuel injected, so we've there's like different generations here, probably 3 different generations, you say, Tyson, hey, because that's the middle one, and this is the newest one, that's old. So carby job.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that, yeah. So we're going to, first of all, run this saw, because we've never ran it. I started this morning, and so it started, so it sounds good. It sounds good in the hand, but we're going to do a few cuts with it just to get a feel of it, see how good it is, how strong it is, and then we'll probably put it up against my old girl first, and then we'll put it up against this one, because Grok says, is Elon in charge of Grok, Tyson? Who's in charge of Elon?
Someone. We
don't know. That's too advanced for us to work out. But it says that this saw is competitive with this saw. Put it up in the description there, Tyson. I've got it there. Yeah. And so I'm hoping that they can be close, so we're going to have to decide which end's the fast end, Tyson. Them two, we're going to find out pretty quick.
Yep.
So
let's get into it.
Let's have a go, Tyson?
Yep.
Let's go. So now the 400. First feel, Tyson. What's a feel?
Feels like a Stihl.
He's never ever felt one, actually, never picked one up. It actually is quite light, eh, Tyson?
That's the first time I picked it up.
Yeah. So let's see if you can start it now. That's a big thing. You should be able to. You're a Stihl man, Tyson, aren't you? Good to warm up, eh, Tyson? Tyson, how's it feel?
Feels really, really good.
Yeah. Even when I picked it up and started this morning, I said, oh, it feels all right, this thing.
That's super nice.
It's a good size. Like, if you think about it, where the sizing is at a 66, or no, 67 cc, it's actually a beautiful little saw.
That is really nice.
Yeah, it's well placed in its like power position.
Yep.
So, Tyson, We'll get the
Your turn. No, it's
564
your
out.
turn.
Huh?
Your turn.
Oh, do you reckon I have a go at it?
Yep.
Yeah, rightio. I tell you what, Tyson, that 564 is going to have some trouble, eh?
He's
It's
pretty
all right.
good.
Yeah. Well, anyway, time will tell.
Yeah.
Let's go, Tyson. So now time to warm up or start the 564. So it hasn't been started today, as I said before. So we're going to make sure. How many pumps, Tyson?
10.
10. There you go. 2 pulls. Excellent. So we're going to start with my old 365 against the 564 and see how it goes against that. So I'd like this one to get really close to it if I can. And once we do that, we're going to put the Stihl against this old girl to see the difference between them two. And then the other two big names can go for the rest of it. So sound about right, Tyson?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's have a go, eh? That's a fair difference, Tyson.
Well, that's a bit
hey?
embarrassing.
Yeah, see, last time I ran the 65 against that there, I picked up Gus, see? Gus is a bit worn out. But this is a really good saw. It's still very tight, I'm going to say. You've got some compression. But Tyson, that's a bit disappointing, that part.
Isn't it?
Is it going to get better or what?
Better.
But all it's got is exhaust, so just a hole at the front. Hey Tyson, what are we going to do now? We're going to throw the Stihl against this. That's what we're going to do.
Yep.
Let's go. So Tyson, now it's time for the 400 against the old girl.
Yep.
And we'll see what goes. So who's going to do the fast one? I think you should do the fast one this time, really.
Yeah, I'm going
You're
fast.
up on me this time.
Yep.
Rightio, let's have a go, eh?
Yep.
No, this has got some bit of torque, Tyson, hey?
Yeah.
When you're in the wood, This one sort of hasn't got the torque to pull it through.
It hasn't got the grunt.
Hasn't got the grunt. This here's got grunt and it'll pull through. We had trouble with the bark because it just hates this bark and it's a bit wet too. So, you know, if you have bigger CCs, more horsepower, it'll pull it through sort of better. But these little ones, they sort of struggle a little bit with the bark. But, Tyson, that's...
Time for the big dogs.
Yeah, well, the other machine's going to struggle.
Yeah, the 564's got no chance.
We've got to see the difference because this is real life, Tyson, eh?
You can't get any better than this.
That's
in
right.
the field.
This is real world. Rightio, let's have a go at it. So, as you can see, this is our Australian hardwood. It's gum, it's bloody hard, it's tight, it's got bark on it that wants to grab the chain and throw it back into the sprocket and just jam everything up. The Canadians and the Americans and the Europeans don't have this sort of timber. So this will be a real test for that injected little husky. You see Bucking and all the rest of the guys having a go in their soft timber and it's just throwing biggest chips out. The bark's just blowing up because it's not real bark like we got here. This is real world Australian test for the saws, really. Rightio, Tyson, is that about right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that too harsh?
And there's no knots. No, it's the truth. It makes them look like heroes.
Well,
when they're cutting through balsa.
They ought to come on holidays to Australia and just experience what we experience with our hard timber, that's all.
Yeah.
Because it makes their saws look really, really strong and the axes look really tough.
Yeah, they'll ruffle a few feathers up.
Yeah, we got tough timber here, that's all there is about it.
Yeah.
So, still on the fast end, I don't believe that thing's got a chance in hell of beating this bloody 400. So anyway, we've got to try it, Tyson, because they're saying, Husqvarna is saying, it's up to a 70cc.
They're claiming 70cc.
This is not even a 70cc, and I tell you what, when I'm not really a Stihl fan, as most guys know, but this actually feels pretty good little saw, Tyson, eh?
Yeah.
We don't need to do any more, Tyson.
You take that, I'll take this.
Yeah, rightio. See, when you're doing this sort of stuff, you can't just push into it hard, give it to it. No. You've got to feel the saw as the engine revs comes down. You've got to back off and then go back in. It's really touchy. Yeah. If you're lacking in real torque, real world stuff, it makes it a lot harder.
Yeah.
So it's you got to feel for it. With the bigger CC chainsaw, it doesn't really matter, just lean into them like and they'll sort it out. And with these here, you can't go in too close with this bark, otherwise it throws it straight inside there and blocks it up. But what you do is just come back out and just start leaning it out here, and hopefully it cleans itself out of its way.
Enough ramble?
Yeah, enough ramble. So Tyson, is it operator? Lucky we swapped, eh?
I don't know.
We'll have to give more goes now to average out a bit more.
definitely sharp.
You might be just putting too much muscle in it, not enough finesse.
Yeah.
Righty, let's have another one go, and I'll keep running the Husky for a while, see if it averages out. You want to swap again?
I must not be pushing hard enough.
This thing's just really going through it nicely, Tyson, actually. Hey? How can you answer this? So you need to go back to this. Rightio? Fair comparison, swip back and forwards. I'll take the fast end this time too.
Yeah.
So we've just grabbed another bit of timber. It's probably less stringy in the bark part. Tyson's having I'm going to say an off day. He must have had too many eggs this morning, whatever, and he's just like muscling it through. So we're going to have another go and see how it happens this time with a different bit of timber. Rightio, Tyson? If that don't work, if I still keep beating you, and then we're going back to times, rightio,
Yeah.
or swap over again.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard to, when the operator should feel the same, but obviously something going on here we can't work out.
Yeah.
By the way, also, this thing hasn't missed a beat.
So
Every
far.
time we've gone to start it, it's started. So that's something I've got to say today, Tyson.
Touch
Eh?
wood.
Yep. Hey Tyson, let's just finish with that.
That's pretty close.
That's pretty close right now, but we could have a heap of different scenarios here, and people could talk about different chains too. Oh, Stihl's sharper and cuts better. C85s is not as good. Blah blah blah. But really, it's hard to really tell. But that was close. That was better with this bit of timber. But obviously, when it's in the real stringy stuff, Tyson, you are probably going a bit hard on it.
We'll do 3 more and I'll run that.
You run that with the competition?
Yeah.
Get righty out. Good out. just felt a little harshness at the end there. I reckon it was going to be closer than that because I reckon a little knot inside there. I just wanted to have a look. But anyway, Tyson, I think Grok or Elon is right.
They're pretty close.
They're pretty close, rightio. So this is a proven saw now. They reckon the only trouble they had was on the oiler for the chain. Was a bit light. That's the only thing that, well, I tell you, Grok did my research this morning for me on this one, so I didn't know much about it. But, and I hear that the new models aren't as good as these, Tyson, too. That's what I'm hearing. They're down on power compared to these. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. Put in the comments if you know any better than that.
What you feel about it.
Yes, what you reckon about it, yeah. So, also, we'll finish up here, but Tyson is a left-hander, as everyone says and everyone sees, but his mother is doing backflips every time he drops his clothes in the laundry. So Tyson, just show him. I said, put some rags in there for a start to stop all the stuff going on. Then his mother said, no, put some sticky tape over there. Or just sew his pockets up, probably his best way to do it.
Yeah.
Because he just fills up this pocket like you can't believe. And I've got nothing. But also, a guy who started watching one of our videos, he just got to the the start of the very start,
the intro,
and he reckons he shut it off. But he sort of said a few F-bombs too, Tyson, didn't he?
Yeah, he wasn't happy.
He wasn't happy about Tyson's style. But put in the comments if Tyson should just swap over and try right-handed. But tell them what you think about it if you do that.
Alright, for me, it's safer cutting with left because it feels more comfortable.
And so if you change over, it's like batting with a bat, and you got a fast bowler coming at you at 100 mile an hour. I'll use this for you American and Canadians, you won't understand what I'm talking about, but us Aussies know, Tyson?
Yeah.
Yep. And you bat the wrong hand, rightio, you should be right-handed, but you're left-handed, and you can't coordinate to get to the ball before it hits you in the head.
Yeah.
So Tyson just uses what he knows, and obviously there's caution always taking place. Also, another guy we're going to put in the corner there too, Tyson, is having a shot at Tyson and me about his hearing.
Yeah.
Right, Tyson? He says, Dad, do the job and look after your son's hearing. But Tyson, show him what you got in your ears.
I always got earplugs.
Always got earplugs.
Always.
Because he's got the most sensitive hearing. He can hear a rat crawl through a ceiling about 2 k's away. So there's nothing wrong with his hearing.
Nah.
Well, most of the time, Tyson, he's learning to block some hearing out already.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but that's all selective hearing. But so we always got ear protection on. I know we don't use chaps, but we're standing up bucking here, and it's no real threat to anyone. So we know what we're doing, Tyson? For a couple of cowboys.
If you can say that.
Yeah. Also, I've got to thank Dean at Kilcoy's Small Engines, and also Alan for the little 400 for sharing that little saw with us today and giving it a run. I'd like to have a few more cuts with us. Actually, I like the saw, but Alan at BY Small Engines, it's been fantastic for you to do that to us. So, Tyson, is there any more to say today that we need to say?
Well, they're both pretty good.
They're both pretty good saws. That little injected saw, that 564, ran terrific today.
Yeah.
It started second pull in the morning.
Yeah.
And then after every one, after being pretty well stopped straight away, but it's like 23 degrees, whatever it is today, Celsius, and it's not overly hot.
Nah.
So this little saw is running fantastic.
Yeah.
What about Tyson?
Yeah.
So I've got to say it. Which one would you have today?
The Stihl.
The Stihl, right? Yeah, fair enough. And as for comfort, it's that C means comfort.
It wins in everything.
Yeah, it's actually not too bad for a Stihl, I'm going to say.
Price, comfort, power.
How much cheaper?
$400.
$400 cheaper for that little Stihl. So it's a little powerful little saw. I should get him up here with me, actually. He's probably a bit lonely down there, but yeah. But anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next round. So Tyson, on the way home, we were discussing, this is a little extra here. Tyson, what were we discussing?
Should I sell my 462 to either buy a 400C or a 564?
Yeah, that's the question, or that's what we were talking about. We haven't got an answer for that, but put in the comments What would you do if you had the choice?
I'd rather run one of them or one of them any day over that.
Yeah, he doesn't like
It is the biggest piece of junk in the world.
that at all. Unless we just got a bad one, Tyson, because there's a lot of guys in the world that absolutely love them.
I can't. Every time you run it, it's like pulling your hair out. It's got no power, no torque. It's got unreal compression.
It's got what it has is unreal revs, but nothing to back it up
It's
with.
got good compression like that. Like you can hardly pull it. It's really good.
Yeah. Anyway, put in the comments and how you would do
What would
to
you
fix the problem.
What would you do? Sell it or keep it or buy one of them?
Right, yeah.
Let us know.
Thanks for watching.